Welcome back to Wedlocked and Loaded.
Wedlocked and loaded.
You women.
Do not lump us all in one category.
So you girls, and lie and stretch the truth and try to get us jammed up.
First of all, I'm a whole ass woman, right? Think about
No
that.
disrespect.
Sounds like it to me. So why can't y'all? What is it with men that they just can't walk away?
Depends how good it is. You don't want to give that away. Greetings. Another episode, Wedlocked and Loaded. I am your humble and loving and giving and kind host, Daniel Laurent. And I'm joined by Leah Nicole.
Oh. Oh, that's how we're doing it.
Yeah.
Oh, that's cool. Big yourself up and just make me look like chopped liver.
No, I mean, if we don't believe in ourselves.
So that's the thing. Like, we're definitely supposed to like pour into each other and big each other up. Like, that was completely selfish. Like, where is the love?
I wanted to pour.
Yeah.
And, you know.
But you didn't.
Well, you were busy.
Anyway.
So what's on the docket for today?
Since you ain't trying to pour into me like you should, I guess wrote in and suggested this topic. After she stated how she enjoys listening to us, so we definitely appreciate you. You guys listening. We appreciate all the listeners, I should say. We love the feedback, good, bad, or indifferent, and we love the interactions in terms of, topic suggestions. With that being said, the suggestion was, I guess, it was a repost of something that she had come across, and the question was, would you cheat on your mate, your partner, for $1 million? So I ask you, sir, would you cheat on me for $1 million?
What cheating? What we talking about?
Would you cheat on me for $1 million?
Penetration? Like, what are we talking about?
I mean, whatever.
People consider cheating different.
Okay, so what do you consider cheating?
The releasing of juices is cheating.
So you can do that before anything even happens. That could happen with just like verbal.
What?
That can happen with just a verbal exchange. No.
Oh, like kissing?
A verbal exchange, meaning just in conversation.
Yeah, but that's not exchanging fluids.
Meaning you said releasing fluids.
Yeah,
and I'm saying when you can release fluids off of a verbal conversation.
How though?
What do you mean?
I'm not sure.
You've never had a conversation with somebody and like it turned you on, and you know what I'm saying, like whether it was a full or just pre.
Yeah, I guess, but I'm not talking about. I'm not 12. I'm talking.
You don't have to be 12.
I'm talking like taking the condom off and being like, oh man, that's
why do you have to take a? No.
I mean, or shout out to those
who
don't wear them.
So what you're saying is, so here's the thing. Here's what you're saying.
I love that too. You know what I mean? And you throw the pH balance off a little bit. Shout out to all the pH balance throwers. You know.
That is nothing to be shouted out about. Like what are we talking about?
Who knew that my period or sex, even soap, could throw off my pH balance?
Only Vagisil pH Balance Wash has lacto prebiotic.
That's not hey, look, women.
No.
This stuff.
So here's okay. No. Let's go back. Let's bring it back and rewind. Okay.
Yeah.
All right. So you said, people consider cheating to be different things.
Yeah.
And what you stated was, juices being released.
Yeah.
I combated that by saying you don't necessarily have to be physical in order for that to happen, which then in turn means that you don't have to be physical in order for it to be considered cheating, right? Because there's steps to that are taken prior to the actual penetration.
I have the higher threshold of what cheating is.
Okay, so let's talk about what cheating is to you.
Like, if someone's kissing on your neck, you know what I'm saying? Like, I don't consider that.
So somebody can just kiss me on my neck and it's okay?
I'm not opening the door.
I'm asking you because you're saying you don't consider it cheating.
No, I don't consider that cheating.
So I'm telling you right now,
is it not like
if
is it
somebody's
not the
kissing
most
you on your
appropriate?
neck, that's a problem for me.
Well, I mean, are we talking like one kiss or like a French kiss?
Nobody should be that comfortable to feel like they can just walk up to you and lick your neck.
What if someone's talking to you?
There's no.
Listen, hold on. Listen, Linda. If someone is talking to you closely, right?
No.
And they're talking in your ear.
Why?
And as they're talking,
why are
like,
they talking to you in your ear?
And they stick
why
their
they?
tongue out,
Why
and
they?
just catch your earlobe.
Why they in your ear?
Yeah, you don't talk in people's ear.
For
like
what?
you could be in a club or something. Like that's easy. That's very easy.
Oh, okay. So if I'm in the club,
And you're often there.
Where we at, Polo?
if I'm in the kiss my ass. If I'm in the club and somebody's whispering in my ear and they just happen to lick my neck and my ear.
No, I ain't saying your neck. I'm saying your ear.
Okay, so they lick my ear.
Yeah.
They take a nibble at my ear.
You see the blood on the ear? That was definitely a bite.
Not Mike Tyson. Just a little.
I didn't
lick.
say. I said a nibble. I didn't say a
A
chunk.
nibble versus a lick is.
Meaning like they catch. They. You know
That's
what I'm saying?
That's not a nibble. Do
Listen,
you know
hold
what
on.
Do you want to know what a nibble is?
Hey,
And that's not subjective.
It is.
It's either nibble or lick. There's two different things.
Listen. Okay, so it can be. Why can't it be both? Right? Like.
Because I'm saying. If
So I'm
somebody's
saying
talking
somebody's
to you
talking
and they
to
happen
you.
catch your earlobe with
Right.
a tongue.
They catch it with a tongue in the top the top row of their teeth.
Yeah,
Let me show you what I'm talking about.
That's like.
Let me show you because this is how you know what I'm saying. Like, oh yeah.
No, that's different, and I still don't know if I consider that cheating. But that's different versus this.
Oh yeah. No, that's that bullshit where people's trying to be slick
No,
and
it's
act
not
like,
being slick.
I was
licking
just
my
talking
lips.
to you while you're whispering in my ear.
Well,
Get the fuck
my
out of
lips got
here.
dry, and so
Get out of here.
What are you talking about?
And here's
What
the other
you
thing.
did, like that's crazy. Like if anybody does that, like if I was to see somebody do that, I would punch them square
But
in the
nobody
face.
can see that.
No, but if I'm looking and I see them do that,
Nobody can see what I did.
That's crazy. But see, again, that goes with the age-old females. You know, y'all.
No.
Y'all,
No.
y'all different, baby.
No. What you said.
Y'all clean.
What
Us
you
guys are messy, and I admit, but
what you said.
it's kind of nuts. We were supposed to go to thing, yeah.
What you
You
said.
see that, right?
I don't see nothing.
I bet you don't.
What you said is what you said, and so I'm saying, if is that okay?
Well, I mean,
Don't start backpedaling now, homie.
I'm not backpedaling. Like, you know, rubbing the nipples and all that stuff. Like, I don't consider that either.
Oh, okay.
I mean, you know, is it inappropriate? Is it worth a conversation? I'm like, yeah.
Is
why
it
you feeling me?
inappropriate?
But like, it's not something where like you going to like, you know, marriage counseling and like filing divorce papers over. Not for me. You know what I'm saying?
So people could just lick my ear, rub my nipples, and it's all good.
Yeah, you're putting.
I'm asking you.
I'm saying my threshold is a little higher.
So
the
are you
cheating
saying that it's okay if I come home and say, babe, oh my goodness, I was at such and such rubbed my nipples or just playing with my nipples or
I can't say
they
that.
lick my
I
ear.
can't,
Or are you saying
Yeah,
it's okay, it's not cheating if you
so
rub
all
somebody's
the girls
nipples?
listening, all the women listening are gonna say, "Yeah, girl, that's what he's saying." So whatever.
No,
The
but I'm
narrative is
talking.
of
No,
this.
I'm not talking about what the people are saying. I'm talking about what you're saying.
I'm saying my threshold is a little
It
higher.
sounds good, but let's be more specific.
Yeah, but coming
So,
home and saying,
I'm
"Hey,
saying to
babe,
you.
guess what? Oh, how was your day first? Oh, my day was good. How was your day? Oh, my day was so good. When I went to such and such, and he was playing with my nipples."
I wouldn't say.
Would never
So
come
here's
up in
here's what I'm
that's
saying.
wild.
I wouldn't say it was so good. I would never come home and preface anything like that.
But even coming home and saying that out of your mouth is just it's just a wild thing to say.
So again, I'm asking
simply
you.
saying if you were to say, this happened, it's awful. Like.
So what I'm saying to you.
I told him like never do that again. This, that, and the third.
So what I'm saying
like, if
to
he
you.
was like to take a little quick lick, you know what I mean? Like
yeah, it's crazy.
What am I gonna say?
So what I'm saying. What the fuck you mean? What are you gonna say?
Well, okay, so this makes me think of so what about
This
if you
is so
what if you don't so there's two things. What if you don't
You never even answered me.
What if you don't cook?
What?
Right? What if you don't cook and I go somewhere else and like eat her cooking? Like, are you okay with that? Nothing else. No more intimacy, no nothing. I'm just going like she's making me food. And sometimes I bring it home and like we have leftovers.
Fuck out of here.
And I can share it with you. But are you okay with me going to someone else's
No.
house? Or even if it's just to pick it up?
No.
Why? Because you feel like that. Like that's
so why is somebody cooking just
because
for you?
Because you don't cook.
Why is somebody cooking just
you want to
for
cook for
you?
my whole family?
Fuck. Hey.
Leah, she's not a chef. She wants to do something nice for me.
Okay, but it's not just you. You're married. You're married.
Cooking for me and giving enough portion for you versus for the whole family is two different things.
Listen,
I wouldn't expect anybody to do that. I wouldn't
you
do that
ain't
for
going
people.
to pick up no plate dolo. Ain't nobody cooking for you.
So why though? Like why? Do you feel like that's cheating?
Oh, okay.
I'm asking. See.
Yes, it can lead up to that.
I ain't talking leads, nigga. I'm talking.
Yes. It's not cheating, no. But it is inappropriate.
So I can't.
It's
eat
inappropriate.
Somebody's macaroni and cheese because that's cheating.
Baby, let me tell you something. Unless it's a motherfucking potluck dinner and it's at work, it's a different story. But you not going to nobody's house picking up no food.
Period, sis.
Go to their job.
You not doing none of that to pick up no food for somebody that. Come on, we not playing this game.
All right.
So since we doing hypotheticals and shit, no, I'm not done yet. I'm not done.
Oh my God,
there's a part two. Go ahead, let me.
So the part two is because this is a real thing, and I've actually stood on this.
Yeah, stand on that.
If you do not believe in pleasing your partner orally, right? Is it not okay if they need that? If that's important for them, can they not find that elsewhere? Just that. That's it. No muss, no fuss.
Something.
NSA, no strings attached. I don't know if you know NSA. If that means
I'm very well
that's
aware.
like actual. Like I know a lot of different. I'm NSA, like
FWB.
FWB. There's
FB.
There's BBC. There's MMF. There's MFM.
Yeah.
There's subs.
That's right. I like my girls BBW.
There's
but again, let's switch. You just keep.
I digress.
You just like going. Yeah.
Right, let's bring it back. Bring it back, selector.
Pull it up, selector. Pull it up, selector.
All right. So boom. Is that okay? So because if you're choosing to not do it, and that's against like you grew up and you feel like that's not a wholesome thing for you to do as a woman. I'm not gonna
be with a man that requires that. I'm not going to be with anybody that requires something from me that I cannot give to them.
But you can.
No.
You're just. It's not like you're. It's not like you're a paraplegic and I want to take long walks with you. You're choosing to not use to show me what that mouth does.
The hell with what your mouth say. Show me what that mouth do.
Will not
so selfish.
be with a partner who I can't give them what they need.
So do you talk to your fellow felines and tell them to make sure that they...
Listen, what they do behind their doors, that's their business.
Nah,
that is their business. I'm not trying to be behind. I'm not trying to be in nobody's bedroom figuring out.
Nights, y'all need to talk about that.
I'm not. Listen.
You need to hold each other accountable.
Listen.
Because that's that bullshit. You know what I mean?
Again, we're sitting up here talking about something that is definitely not what I asked.
Crazy.
Okay.
Shout out to all the dudes out there that's suffering in silence.
Who the fuck is suffering? Anybody suffering?
Niggas ain't, you know what I mean?
You suffering?
I'm saying, I'm advocating for them.
Yeah, so worry about you.
Nah, I am, but I'm good.
Anyway, so since we talking about this, could you?
An injustice anywhere is an injustice everywhere.
Sounds great.
So just because I'm not having injustice doesn't mean that my fellow brothers and kings shouldn't be advocated for.
They're your fellows.
Yeah,
they're your fellow brothers and kings. Cool.
Right.
So, you know, something that you can care less about, right?
Ladies' brunches?
Nah. No. You know, flying me out.
Oh, my God.
It's okay for another man to fly me out.
Was that a part of your original
Nah,
thing?
This is what we talking about, right?
So
it's okay for you
to
it's okay for you to accept meals or dick sucks from you know what I'm saying?
You don't have to be so raunchy.
Oh, I'm sorry.
I said oral.
Oh, did you?
I'm trying to not be so lewd.
Oh, I'm so sorry.
Like the moment.
Okay, so to take that part, bleep that part out. Just bleep it out. Just bleep it. You don't gotta take it out. Bleep.
Beep.
Yeah, bleep it out.
Haven't you flown out?
Yeah. And not to where they are, just to wherever I want to go. You know, it's a service that's not being provided.
Nah, you know how that's cool? Is if I'm somewhere and they fly you out. They pay for your flight for you to come see me. Then that's when that's player. Otherwise, it can't happen.
That's happened
like
before. I didn't catch a plane when you was living in New York.
Listen, Leah.
No, when you was living in New York,
So
I was coming to see you.
Happen.
I'm saying this is old stuff. We wasn't married then. We wasn't even boyfriend and girlfriend. We was just friends. Remember?
Yeah. Listen. What's not cool?
I'm just saying
is for wild shit to just be kind of thrown out casually while we're doing a podcast that's based on
bad.
Like
this is wholesome.
This is prior conversations that need to be had.
But it's not important. This is not important. It's old
bullshit.
It's old news. I wasn't flown out.
Old, what?
It's old news, and I wasn't technically.
It's old to who though?
It's old to us.
Have we? What?
It's old to us.
Have we discussed it?
I feel like we talked about it.
Okay, Leah. Got it.
I feel like we talked about it.
Yeah. You know.
But we were just friends, right? And I was coming to see my friend,
you know?
And a friend came to see me, and I let my friend know, like, yeah, I'm about to go see my friend. Boom, boom, boom. He's like, oh, word, that's what's up. Take that. I was like, oh, that's so kind. Thank you.
And so all that independent woman shit goes out the window, right? All the Beyonce,
what independent?
Destiny
What
Child,
are we talking
Keisha
about?
Cole, Boss Bitch. I got my own.
Oh, but I have mine. I didn't need it.
Oh, so but you gladly took it.
I mean, I'm gonna accept it because you know, that was very kind.
So how come I can't
the generosity.
Accept, macaroni and cheese and like.
Because the difference was I wasn't in a relationship. We was just FWBs.
Who was?
You and I. I need you to relax.
Because I'm just making sure.
About what? I mean, even if I was FWBs with the people, like, what difference does it make? We were not boyfriend and girlfriend.
Yeah, it's not. Listen, I told you.
Yo, listen.
Disrespect.
We were not boyfriend and girlfriend, but let me listen.
I don't want to anymore.
Why?
Because you're
I mean, we can get back on task, right?
Let's talk about the Oscars.
No, we're not. We can get back on task. So, your job was to decipher what cheating was.
Yeah.
And I don't think you did that.
I did.
You didn't.
I said my threshold is higher.
No, that doesn't explain to me what your thought is.
Kissing to me is not considered a cheat.
Wow.
I mean,
so
if you're doing a deep tongue tonsils,
kissing is not cheating. So I could kiss. Yeah. I can get my nipples rubbed. I can get my ear licked. I can get my neck licked. What else can happen? Come talk to me. Let me know.
I don't want you.
I just want to be clear. Just in case any of these things happen.
This is the deal. I'll say this.
Just in case I find myself somewhere and any one of these things happen, I could be like, but no, but you said.
No, and it's documented.
And
so
you know what I'm saying?
I know. Good for you, babe.
So let's talk about it.
No. I mean,
Come on.
Listen, man, if I'm able to go somewhere and get my foot rubbed and they suck my toes, whatever, I feel like that's all good.
No, it's not.
Because, it's nothing else. But you, I think, will feel differently about that. So I respect that. I get it. But, if I wouldn't be willing to do that and that's something that you wanted to have done, then I don't feel like I can come from the standpoint of be like, yo, you better not get that shit done. It's like, yo, if you're not going to do it, then does the person just go without? How's that work? So I don't stand on that. You know what I'm saying? Some people do. I just don't. So, whether you like pearl necklaces,
so anyway,
whatever your deal is.
So back to the question.
Step up and do it.
So back to the question. Would you cheat on me for $1 million?
So with my threshold of cheating,
no, with the standard threshold.
No, because I don't go by that.
So that's kind of a problem.
For who?
For your wife.
But I'm saying my threshold. What does that have to do with your
So that
threshold?
means that your threshold, meaning that you would allow these things.
No, because I know your threshold is lower than that. I'm just telling you mine. You know what I'm saying?
I think you're full of shit.
Why?
And that's okay. But just answer the question.
So
yes or no?
So $1 million. All right. So before I answer that.
No, just answer it.
No, because why?
Just answer it.
Leah, you can't. I'm not.
Trust me.
I'm not 14.
You don't have to be 14. Just answer it.
Is it something that you know of prior, and it's like an indecent proposal,
Listen,
and so you know I'm going out tonight, and this is what I'm doing?
Would you cheat on me for $1 million?
Where I now never share with you?
We can talk about the parameters afterwards. Just after you answer yes or no. You're taking too long. You full of shit. You want to hear my answer?
I would entertain it.
I'd absolutely cheat on you for $1 million.
I mean, that's fair. And I'm not mad at you for that.
Right? Motherfuckers cheat for a whole lot less. They actually cheat for free. Now, if it's something that we can, you know what I'm saying, that can better us, I'm taking advantage of that. And the thing is that
you ain't gotta
the question is, maybe, who knows?
Nah, you should not enjoy it, though.
Who knows? I'm going to enjoy it because I'm just going to be thinking about that Millie. Millie. But anyway, no, in all honesty.
You're so rude.
I might be. In all honesty, though, there would absolutely be a conversation that you and I would have, right?
Prior or after?
Prior. And then we'll talk about it later.
While you're wiping your fucking jizz out of your private.
Well, we're not going to be raw dogging it. That's kind of crazy.
That's a part of $1 million.
That's
if
not.
If I'm paying somebody $1 million for some boxing, I want it raw and uncut.
Fuck you can't even say.
That's crazy.
No way am I getting.
So, whatever. Listen.
Why would you pay for that?
Why not?
Even watching that porn, I hate that.
Whatever. I don't care. That's
whack.
You're going far and beyond. Yeah. And so, I'm not gonna risk my life for $1 million.
So now let's unpack.
So again,
So
I
he
wasn't.
you his test, a negative test.
Bullshit. Nope, I'm not risking my life because motherfuckers can manipulate documents all day. Okay.
Yeah, well.
So no, thank you, no, thank you, and no, thank you. Now, I would absolutely cheat on you for $1 million. We'll talk about it before and we'll talk about it afterwards. Now, with that being said, right? Would there be in the discussion that we'll have prior, like would there be any limitations that you feel like you would want to set?
Yeah, no swallowing or gargling.
Swallowing, goggling.
You know what I'm saying? Like, yeah. And it'll be like gagging and shit, doing all that crazy shit. Because that's like, that'll end bad. Don't do that.
Or the end bad for who?
For all parties involved. You can't do that.
Why?
You can't do that.
Oh, well, who does that? That's not sexy.
Yeah,
that what you just did is not sexy.
But it's not, listen, man, if somebody's paying, you're not.
So you're thinking about yourself. You're thinking
frugal,
about yourself.
You're frugal with your cash.
You're thinking about yourself.
What are you talking about? You're frugal with your cash.
Okay.
So you're not going to. You're not going to.
I spend my money on.
Going to Ruth Chris.
I spend my money on what I want to spend my money
medium
on.
well, and they bring it back, and it's a little overcooked, and you're just like, let me just eat it.
I'm not gonna. I'm gonna send it back because I'm paying. Here's the thing.
And you're not paying $1 million. You're paying like $34, maybe $40.
So
if somebody's paying $1 million, they want primo, raw.
Maybe
gags.
So
swallows
your
and
sound
gargles.
effects is kind of crazy.
And
so now you're gonna limit my.
If it's gonna be vanilla, like the fuck am I paying $1 million for?
You don't know what they want. You're talking about yourself, right?
Yeah, I want.
You're talking about yourself.
Cock 3000. I want the. I'm just saying.
You want the turbo twist.
Turbo twist. I want the grind pepper. I want the lemon.
The grind pepper. The pepper grinder.
I want the slap your mama sauce.
I got all that.
I want applesauce.
Applesauce. That's crazy. Anyway, so.
I want to be able to take my shit, slap you in the face with it. You know what I'm saying? A couple of times. And like do face painting like if I was 4 years old.
Oh, now you want to be Picasso and shit.
Picasso all on your face and eyes.
Anyway.
Like,
but again, that's
what $1 million does.
That's you.
Nah, man.
Somebody might just want to, you know what I'm saying?
$1 million
lay next to somebody.
Talking about sugar daddies.
They might want, you know what I'm saying? They might just want like, the girlfriend experience.
I wanted that in a whatchamacallit. I wanted that in a brothel. In a cat house. It was a girlfriend.
It the bunny ranch?
Yeah, it was a bunny ranch. I think it was $150, I think, for the girlfriend experience.
I can give you that.
Nah, because then you argue and shit.
Oh, no.
The whole point of the girlfriend experience is for them.
Trust me, I can give you that. I can give you $200.
Yeah, I said $150.
I know, but that was a long time ago. Check the prices now. And I might have just underbid, but I can give you a girlfriend experience.
Nah.
Trust me, I can give you the girlfriend experience.
No, a dog experience.
You want a dog experience?
$75.
Oh.
Yeah, it is not okay.
Listen.
It is not okay.
Listen.
And in good faith to assault each other.
Nobody was assaulted.
On the thing.
Nobody was assaulted.
Okay. I mean.
So, you definitely pussyfooted around that question. And
no, I didn't pussyfoot.
Yeah, you did.
I mean,
you didn't answer it.
It's just a wild question to even pose. You know what I'm saying? I think mine are a little more realistic.
And but that's realistic. Like that can happen.
But so then, like, what's your threshold then? Like, so it's $100,000. Can you do it for that? Can you do it for $50,000?
I mean, I wouldn't do it for 50.
Can you do it for $60,000?
Honestly,
$60,000 cash.
I mean, 60 cash.
Then, like, can you do it for $1,000 then?
I'm not doing it for 1,000.
Can you do it for
A million is
10,000
a
cash?
million is definitely different than it's that's $1 million is just different.
100,000. What? Nah, I mean, depends
A
on
million
what
is
you're doing.
different.
100,000 is different.
100,000 can go a long way, but $1 million to set me up real nice.
But if you're gonna do it for $1 million, 100,000, you're not gonna say no to. So that's what I'm saying. And so shout out to those out there listening that say absolutely not. I commend you.
Yeah.
I salute you.
Big up to you.
We need you out here.
They just not being honest with themselves.
We need you out here keeping the sanctity tight.
Like I said, folks,
keeping
folks
everyone honest.
Get cheated on every day, be for free.
That's not true. Man.
Lie.
That's not true.
Lie, especially listening to you. Motherfuckers can rub on nipples, lick necks, and everything else. Get out of here.
Yeah, but that's not. So what do we?
Anyway,
everyone has different things.
You right. I'm telling you right now.
So no one can. So I can't. So what I can't do is go and get a plate. I can't be talked to in a club, and my
people can talk to you,
and my earlobe accidentally be lit.
It's not an accident. You just want to make up excuses. I can't be talking to somebody
and they happen to just kind of like, oh, it looks like you're working out, and they rub my chest and kind of rub my nipple.
I just don't understand why you like.
Girls do that all the time.
That's a problem. They only do it to folks that they feel like they can. People only do things to other people that they feel like they can do it to. Bottom line. If you don't shut it down or put up some boundaries to let them know, Sally, not over here, then they're gonna try it. Period.
Well, I told Sally that, but Keisha don't listen. So yeah. Keisha still does. She likes to rub nipples.
That's all right.
So what are you gonna do?
I mean, hey, keep getting your nipples rubbed if you want to.
I don't mean me literally, man.
You know,
I'm not just out here like that.
I don't know. I can't tell.
But what I'm saying is, if you're gonna do it for $1 million, I would think 100,000 or 500,000.
500 is a little different. Yeah. So 500, I'll definitely consider. Because again, that'll put me in a different. That'll put us in a different space.
No, don't say us now, nigga. Me.
That'll definitely put us in a different space. So 500.
Do all your stupid girl trips as much as you want with $1 million.
Absolutely, but I'm gonna do some more stuff with that before I even start there.
I
know. I mean, I'm just saying. I'm gonna set us up.
Like, who out there in their deviant ways feel like this is an appropriate conversation to have?
It's
all the things to ask and to have a married couple discuss. Somebody feels the need to.
Yeah.
What do you mean? Yeah.
I mean, because it's not.
Okay.
So
not
it's
nice.
not. It's not.
Not nice.
It's a conversation, and it's not above anyone to. People cheat. Again, people cheat for far less. So I think
people cheat for lust, and sometimes
people cheat for far less. Right?
Lust can mean a lot.
Lust is bullshit.
You ain't never lusted? Definitely lusted. You know what I'm saying? And back to...
I was in lust. Absolutely.
Yeah.
As a teenager.
Leah, alright. It's already documented, yo. We don't need to go back to the
I was in lust as a teenager. Whatever.
You was a grown woman.
Okay.
A grown woman.
I think you're you are definitely deflecting. That's what you're doing.
I'm not deflecting.
Yeah.
I mean, I'll stand up whatever you need.
You're deflecting, but it's all good.
I just think that having conversations like that.
So I mean, I think
I don't know, and then you put it out there, and somebody now calls you on that. How's that go?
Calls me and offers me 500. 500K.
Yeah.
It's a conversation.
I bet.
It's a conversation that you, him, and I will have.
I'm not a cuck.
You don't gotta watch.
Yeah. I'm not a cuck. And
you don't have to watch.
I'm not having you have a conversation with the person.
Listen, you fucking right. I'm having a conversation with the person.
Why? You gonna give them boundaries?
I'm having a conversation.
Leah, why?
I'm having a conversation.
For you to say?
It's a whole lot for all of us to have a conversation about.
Leah, I'm not a cuck, yo. I don't want to. Like, I want to look you in your eyes before you smash my. Come on, knock it off.
You don't have to look nobody in the eye.
So
That's your
are we
choice.
having a
But I'm
conversation
saying
on
for
Zoom?
me,
Are we
I'm gonna have a
Zoom?
conversation
Are we
with
gonna
people.
have a Zoom before the funds get transferred? Is that what we're gonna do? Are we new age?
And
like,
I actually just might watch.
fucking
Fuck
back
that.
page. You might watch.
I might watch.
No, because I'm not gonna perform the same.
Listen, it's $1 million on the line. What the fuck?
I'm not gonna perform the same. I'm not a porn star.
You don't gotta be a porn star.
That's why porn stars are so valued, because to be watched is not easy. You know what I'm saying? Like, I know in real time that, you know, sometimes, you know what I'm saying? Yeah.
Guess I won't be getting no milli from you.
Leah, what? Pay you $1 million? What? Why?
No.
Oh, for to meet the person? I mean, that doesn't even make any sense.
Again, that's you know, that's your opinion.
Nothing about that makes sense. I think that, you know, there's plenty of things that can be done. I mean, and that list can just go, that can go down a rabbit hole. So, like, if a couple wants to give you an indecent proposal to bring you into their bedroom for one night, and they give you whatever, like,
I'm going into the dungeon.
You're going into the dungeon.
Yeah.
Jeez Louise.
If it's not gonna cost me my life, and it is discussed between you and I, and we both agree, and we will agree.
We will agree. You can't.
We will agree.
Yeah, the same.
And
like the House of Representatives, they don't agree.
Oh, this will be a unanimous.
I'll filibuster this.
This will be a unanimous decision.
And keep this
and
keep this conversation going for 7 hours.
And we will agree.
And have some terms.
And we will. I'll be away for 24 hours.
No, yo.
And
he can only no.
And I'm going in a dungeon, and I'm gonna come. Oh yeah. Well. And when I return, when I return, I was gonna say when I come back home, but when I return. Before I return, right? We'll have, the money will be in the account, and it is gonna be what it is. And when I come, when I return back home, we gonna continue. We gonna be happy go lucky.
It's gonna be best man, and every time I see you, I'm gonna hear in the back of my head.
But you wasn't there.
And yeah, he wasn't there either. He just read it in a book.
But I'm not writing about it.
And then, the WEDLock and Loaded podcast is probably gonna take a hiatus for.
But I thought your threshold was so high.
It is high, nigga. But people not smashing and skeeting all over. You know what I mean? I didn't say that.
But that might not be. You know what I'm saying?
I'm telling you, lady.
I'm telling you, I'm going in the dungeon.
Even if he has to use.
So how long you gonna
condom,
be?
He'll take it off.
How long you gonna be?
Skeet all over.
How long you gonna be upset?
I don't know, and you're gonna amplify it by doing some goofy shit after that, saying like, I meant to tell you, me and the girls are going to Essence next Friday. I hope you don't mind.
No, I would, I'll stay close to you for a little while. I'll stay close to you for a little while.
For a little while.
Yeah.
Even saying that sounds crazy.
I'll stay close to you for a little while, and I'll, you know what I mean? Like, I'll make sure we good.
Yeah, I mean, I think,
and you can come on the trips too, and just stay in the hotel room.
I used to have these conversations, but I don't really entertain them like that. You know what I'm saying? You
used to have what conversations?
I used to have these conversations, like when that movie came out. I used to talk about it all the time. Indecent proposal, what would you do, blah blah blah. But I don't really entertain them, only because, like, in my mind, I equate it with, like, the divorce conversation of like, you putting that out there.
So you would divorce me if I?
You're not hearing what I'm saying.
Oh,
what
okay.
I'm saying is, I don't have these conversations because similarly to talking about getting a divorce, you're putting like messages and imagery out there.
Oh,
right?
So you feel like we're
That,
putting stuff out in the atmosphere.
Yeah, so you like it's out. And
I mean,
so
granted, the reality is
I
that
I don't engage.
I'm
in
not in those
conversations.
circles that, you know what I'm saying.
Bullshit.
I'm not in the circle. I'm not in circles where $1 million would be on the table to lay down.
5-10 grand for sure.
I'm not doing that for 10 grand.
Well, why not?
Cause I'm not. That's just that ain't gonna put me in a better position.
If it's just a sweet little sock.
What? That's not gonna put me in a better position.
10 grand cash.
10 grand cash is not going to put me in a better position.
I mean, it can help with some.
Nah, B. $1 million, totally different ball game.
You gotta pay taxes.
Listen, not on cash.
So.
Whatever.
So whatever, you're willing to pay the taxes. Tax on the ass. It's the ass tax. That's what you're saying.
Yeah, call it what you want.
I can't even look at you the same.
Why?
I gotta wash my eyes out.
Lies, cause you.
I gotta wash my eyes and my ears.
Again.
I feel so perverted and gross.
Why?
Because I'm just.
Cause why?
I'm having nasty, inappropriate.
So would you? It's not nasty.
Shame on whoever the person, and I'm
don't shame the people.
I'm assuming the person has tits.
Do not shame the people. Do not shame the people because it's not shame on them. It's something that came up and it's a real thing.
Yeah. See.
And it's the same thing.
Having Valentine's, we're not talking about shit like
this. Didn't even happen at a Galentine's. This wasn't even this was not even a topic of discussion. Period. This was a post that was sent to me and said it should be the next topic.
I don't have stuff sent like that to me. I have stuff sent like, "Hey King, you and your queen doing a great job, blah blah." You know what I mean?
It started with that.
Blah, 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 blah.
It started with that. But again, so here's the thing. Here's the thing. This is a conversation. This is a conversation that you and I are having, right? But it's not just about us.
Y'all ever fuck a dog in the bed?
What?
You know what I mean?
No. What? No. Stop. See, this is what I don't even. Just no. This is ridiculous. I really don't understand. Now this is the shit that I don't understand. Like, how do you go there?
Because
no.
Who sends a
anyway
like that?
That's nobody.
Hey guys,
anyway, so back to back to whatchamacallit?
$1 million.
Nah, we covered that. You can sit up here and bullshit if you want, but I'm gonna take it.
Bullshit rap if you want, motherfucker. When it's all said and done, we gonna see what's. Remember that lyric?
Yeah, I'm gonna take it, and I'm gonna take it.
Take that.
But
it's gross.
For like let's bring it back to the friends with benefits, right?
FWB. BBWs.
Anyway, or you know what? Like let's not even call it friends with benefits, right? Like let's say you've been with this is picking up from the thing we listened to the other day, where the people had called in and was saying that they had been with their partner for 16 years or whatever, and they just ain't hitting it right, and they're not willing to try new things.
Can you relate to that?
That my partner's not willing to try new things?
Yeah.
I can't relate to that. Mucho grande.
Mm-hmm.
Go to bed. that's all that's left. Go to bed. I can't say that, no, I can't relate to that per se. But in that episode, she talked about, they had been on breaks, and during that time, like during one of the breaks, it was what, like they had a break for a whole year, and they ended up getting back together after a year of being,
in a year
apart.
she was getting smutted out. And what I said is that she should have took time to reflect on herself, go to therapy, take up yoga, work, stack up some cash,
You don't know if
maybe
she
build
did all
up
of
the
that.
reserve and buy herself a property. But instead, she's getting smashed and smutted out by people, all types of vile things being
my
done,
goodness.
and penises,
And you think old boy wasn't getting?
Nah, he was in college. So, like...
It's the perfect place for him to be getting.
Nah, college is
The
all
draws.
about the education.
Yeah. They learning about all the anatomy.
Nah, that's not what college is about.
Yeah.
And when you're focused on your studies, and that's all that matters, you don't have time for
Yeah.
nothing else.
You can focus on the studies and still have time.
In the words of Charlemagne and Lil Duval, you know what I mean?
You don't know if they was black, man.
Nah,
Whatever.
Nah, he's black.
You don't know if the people was black or not, and none of that matters. The bottom line is that if you are broken up for a year, you are not.
Of peens.
So here's a so
Crazy.
why is that like the first thing you, again, for you, for a person who's threshold?
You want to know why? Because when she came back, she's talking about what she wants. She wants to be spun around, slapped, spit on, choked.
Yeah.
So hey man, that year,
life's a game changer.
That was a good year.
It
you know
was.
I know.
It was.
I know.
It
All
was.
about it. You know what I'm saying?
Shit.
Just like when I was in New York, I know. I know what was happening.
What was happening?
I know.
What you was doing?
Not me. Nigga, I
what you was doing?
I was filming movies.
Yeah, I bet. I bet. The difference is, it wasn't no production, honey.
It was production. It was great production value too.
Mm-hmm.
I had a script.
Mm-hmm.
You know.
Bet you did.
I did.
Yeah.
I filmed it.
I bet you did.
Yeah. I can't even imagine.
See?
I can't
You
even
sitting
imagine
here
the stuff
talking.
that was happening.
You talking about what was
I don't
happening.
even want to think about it. It make me angry.
It was you talking
just like
about.
Best Man when he's like in the bathroom. He's clenching the book and then it turns red.
That's what he get. Nobody told his ass to read that shit.
Hey man.
See, y'all motherfuckers always want to go through shit y'all ain't got no business going through.
Stop hiding stuff.
Just to make yourself upset.
Stop hiding stuff.
No, it ain't hiding. What you looking
Come
for?
on, yo. Like, what is this?
What are you looking for?
The damn buzzing. What's that? The rose or your phone?
I mean, it ain't in my pocket.
Yeah, well, I hear it. I hear buzzing. That's probably the person that gave you this question.
It's not. I'm sure.
Yeah. Anyway, what other question you got?
You sound
This ain't a great discussion for a wholesome show.
I mean, but is it a wholesome show?
It's supposed to be. It's supposed to be very.
This is good dialogue. I think that
Says who?
healthy dialogue between two individuals.
Break up relationships.
No. Why would it Why would it break us up?
Because
we're just having a conversation.
I ain't talking about breaking us up. We're gonna break somebody else up.
The reality
or somebody's
is
gonna get punched in the face.
Ain't nobody getting hurt over
Leah.
this conversation.
Leah.
Stop it.
You and your super women out there. Yeah, girl, tell them. I'll suck a dick for $1,000. Pop! You know, it's like, oh man, I didn't want that to happen.
So first of all,
I'm never an advocate for domestic violence. But if you're gonna tell your old man that you would suck a dick for
$1,000, that's crazy.
So if he reacts, you can never control a person's reaction.
So I don't think anybody's out there willing to do that.
Bullshit. He's doing it for Chick-fil-A. No?
I don't know. I don't know those people.
What would you do for a Klondike bar?
Yeah, I mean,
I don't know those people.
I've already given you the business enough. So
I don't know those people.
I mean,
they must be real hungry.
You think you don't? I mean, Chick-fil-A's good, Leah.
They must be real.
And if you happen to leave your debit card, what is that?
If I leave my debit card,
if you leave your debit card and you're hungry,
I'm calling you.
Oh, you have that benefit. Well, if a person doesn't have that benefit, then
they should be able to call a friend.
yeah,
They shouldn't
and a
have
friend
to
wants
like.
a sweet cocksuck.
Wow,
That's the exchange.
I think that's just.
And I feel like
that's just crazy.
I
That's
feel like
in your
there shouldn't
head.
be a monetary value on it.
Excuse
I feel
me?
I feel like if I pump gas for you and that's what I want, like it shouldn't be like, oh, you want that because you pump gas. It's like, no. Like
You're wild right now.
What are you talking about?
You're bugging, and my gas is low.
So is mine.
But you've been driving my car too, so.
I have not. I drove your car once to and from.
Nope.
I've been driving my. Leah,
you drove my car more than once.
That's not true.
Yeah.
I drove.
You've been driving my car to whatchamacallit.
No, that's not true.
Yes, it is. It doesn't matter.
So, but we're dealing in
But
facts.
I need gas.
So do I.
And so.
What does that mean?
So after you go get yours, you get mine.
That's too much work.
Okay.
Especially if
my gas is low. Like, it's not supposed to be this low. We had this conversation before.
Mine, I have 12 miles in my car.
But we had this conversation before.
Yeah.
I thought we were on the same page.
So if I pump your gas, then I get what I want in exchange.
Listen.
And it's not a matter of how much is valued or devalued and all that dumb shit. It's like, yo, that's just what
you
it is.
Pumping my gas is just what it's supposed to be. It does. There's no exchange there. That is.
So you say.
That's
the difference
that's
between
love.
males and females.
That's just love, right?
Yeah,
That's an action that shows that you love and you care and you cherish.
And when you
bullshit.
wake up in the morning, I say good morning, gorgeous.
Good morning, gorgeous.
What's Mary's album? Good morning. Yeah,
you just
morning,
said
gorgeous.
it, but no, that's
and
not love.
I kiss you on the side of the face, and then I leave.
Kiss me on my lips then, if that's what you feel like. Come on, get this morning breath.
Well, so if what?
Get this morning breath.
Yeah.
You want to be all in my space.
What I'm trying to say is.
So again, if I'm saying to you that ain't the love I need or the love I'm looking for,
so love,
but
is
the
like
love I
and
need and looking
gas.
for is you making sure my tank ain't empty.
So make sure my tank is empty. Can you exchange? Can we do that? Can we have that exchange?
Is your tank full right now?
Yes, it's overfull.
It's overfull.
It's like spilling out.
You a fucking lie.
No, I'm not.
Okay, that's cool.
It's like it's spilling out of the fucking.
That's cool.
You know what I mean?
Okay.
If it takes you $30 to fill up your tank, and you put like $31, and now like it's oozing out of the side of your car.
You probably should get that checked out.
That's what I'm doing.
That's what happens.
Excuse
when
me?
you get $40 dick sucks. when you get a suck for Chick-fil-A, you probably should check that shit out. Come see me afterwards.
My God, Leah.
The fuck?
All right.
Oozing.
We're gonna.
So anyway. So would you? I don't know if you answered the question.
I'm just. I need some.
All right. So anyway, back to the thing. So if there's separation like for a year, right? So those two people, they were together for a while, for over 10 years, and they split up multiple times, and the longest time that they have been separated was for a year. In that year, is it like, how do you feel like once if you get back together, and then you find out like shit was going down? No, like, she entertained somebody else, like entertained another relationship.
Entertained?
Another relationship, yeah.
If I found out she was getting smutted, it takes the value off. So it's like buying a used car.
So, but let's be realistic, right? So, like, you break up for a year.
Your whole facts come back.
You break up for a year with somebody that you've been with for a while. It's not a matter of an excuse. It's not a matter of it being an excuse, but like, you're human, and so you're saying if you were separated for a year, you would just be a monk.
To one young lady, yo.
So how you know that wasn't happening? If she's entertaining a relationship, she's
smashed and scraped.
You have like the worst
skinned.
Why?
I'm gonna start saying that, yo.
Why do you? I feel like
we've been supposed to skin.
Did you say skinning?
Yeah, whooping, skinning, cooking. There's a couple things.
I feel like that is I feel like you have go to fucking bed. You're ridiculous.
Yo, they've been skinning. Yeah, that sounds
Have
so
you-
rude.
I get it.
Oh my god.
But have you
Have I skinned? Sure. I've skinned, yeah. I mean, I got to this point. I had to have done some skinning.
have you ever like wanted somebody so bad and then like finally got it and then it was like trash?
Nah, you have. But nah, I never. The people I wanted, I wasn't fortunate enough to. Excuse me. You know. That's kind of the story of my life, which kind of sucks, unfortunately.
Yeah, I think it does.
But like, you know, there were people who I really, really, I'm like, oh my god, and like just never happened. And so just in my mind, it's like, oh, it'd be like peaches and raspberry and like, you know, pineapple chunks. But it'll probably be awful and trash. But that's cool. Like it's a moment in time, and it's like captured in it in a book. You know what I'm saying? Not everybody was fortunate like you to just like, I want this person. I want this person too, and just like Baskin Robbins. You just
so first of all, let's not do that, right?
You get like 4 different scoops, like boom, boom, boom. So,
nah.
Put like some Jimmy's. I want some wet toppings. I want some dry
I don't like
toppings.
that. Anyway,
some nuts.
Let's be clear.
M&Ms.
Let's be clear, right? Because I'll say this, like, yes, like I've lusted after somebody. Like I thought, like, oh my god, like I just want to, and it wasn't even like a sexual thing. Like it definitely was like, oh, I just want to, like I really like him. He's so handsome. Blah 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 blah. Like I want to be with him. But but then like in conversation, like it really turned into like a lusting, right? Like now I wanted to be with him. And I think for me, like when I, when that time came, like, the first time I was like, oh shoot, like it's really happening. Like this is kind of crazy. Like, but I'm excited. So I'm gonna go for it. And it was cool. But like, I think it, it wasn't a matter of it being trash. I think the second time I was just a little turned off by conversation. So, what I said before about like, you don't always necessarily have to like a person, or you can like a person, but you don't necessarily have to like their actions, right? Like I think that's where that came from. Like I still like you, but that thing that just happened, that kind of got me questioning. Like it got me questioning what your motives or what you're really about, which then in turn made the actions a little under satisfying.
I get that. I think I don't even remember. I had like some weird occurrences. I don't even remember like all of them like that. It's just definitely like just weird and stuff that like I've just forgotten about. And then I think I'm like, oh yeah, that was kind of like it's just weird. But
I mean,
like
even some things that are not really memorable or worth remembering, right? Like, you still kind of remember that. Like, you still remember it because it was so just...
I don't remember. I genuinely, like, I have to...
Oh, that's cool.
I don't... Nah, I mean...
And I'm not saying it's running through your head on replay 24/7. I'm saying that there's some, like, you would remember it, whether it was, an action that jolted that memory, you know what I'm saying? Or something that was said that made you be like, oh, snap, that did happen.
Like, what if you're out, right? And, like, So we're out together somewhere and like see somebody and like, oh hey, like give a hug, like hey, you know, this is such and such and this, you know, it's my wife Leah, blah blah blah. And she'd be like, yo, like we literally have not seen each other since we fucked in the back hallway, blah blah blah. Like, how would that go?
Is that a real question? Because I got my own.
I mean, yeah.
Yeah. How would it go? I mean, I don't know if that's something for me to answer. How would you handle that?
That would be awkward. I'd be like, whoa. You know how like you call somebody and they just start talking. You'd be like, yo, we're on speakerphone. Like I would be like, yo, speaker.
I mean, it's already said. It's already said. So
yeah, like, but like I just wouldn't know what to say because it's just not. That's not a normal. It's not a normal comment to just throw out. Even if you're not with somebody, it's not a normal thing to say.
I mean, yeah.
But like speaking of that, there's so much underbelly shit with people smashing and like it's wild, yo. It's wild. It's like 90210.
Okay, well, let's bring it back to 02119.
What? What are you talking about?
Just what I said.
All right, we're gonna because we're over time now.
Okay.
Yeah, so we're gonna so whoever gave the suggestion. The fuck is so
Why
funny?
are you so upset?
Because whoever's tarnishing and
so nobody is tarnishing.
Whoever's tarnishing and poisoning the waters over here.
Bad.
You ought to be proud of yourself.
The water is clear.
And it's not clear.
And it's clear and clean.
You know what I'm saying? You're unsolicited. You know what I mean?
Well, I didn't solicit anything. I'm just saying if the offer is out there, honey.
Exactly.
It's a conversation for us to have. That's all I'm saying.
I'm not having no conversations with you.
Yes, you will.
Again, I ain't no cuck.
Again, we'll be having a conversation.
Anyway, so we're wrapping up. So.
Okay.
Yeah. So, thank you for listening to WEDLocked and Loaded. Depending on how this conversation goes after we stop taping, you know, you'll hear us next week.
We'll talk to you guys next week.
So yeah, hopefully.
If an offer for a milli come through, I'll let y'all know, and we'll continue this from here on out.
What if you have $1 million and I have $1,000?
Nah, that's a problem.
So what if I get proposed to for $1,000?
Yeah, that's not okay. If you're willing to sell yourself for a G, then now that's a whole nother conversation.
1,000 for 10 minutes? That's
a whole nother conversation.
10 minutes for $1,000.
Baby, that's a whole nother conversation. In my mind, somebody's saying, yo, just one night, Millie, that's cool. The setup itself is just gonna be a different experience. It's gonna be just
For me getting $1,000 cash,
that's
maybe it's all ones.
Just wait till I come back. I'll give you 1,000.
No, I got my proposal first. So I got to turn down my proposal.
You fucking right. For
$1,000?
For $1,000, that's a $40 BJ.
So give me $1,000 right now. Seeing it just like rolls off the tongue and just like it's available. It's like money trees, like money showers.
Money showers. Hey.
All right.
Rain on me.
I'll rain on them for $1,000.
Ridiculous.
All right, so we'll see y'all next week.
WEDLocked and Loaded.
Money showers, rain.
WEDLocked and Loaded.
WEDLocked and Loaded.